2K Sports broadcast from Charlotte, North Carolina. Home of the Hornets. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. A look at the Wizards.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Maxey. No good that time. And the Wizards with possession. Pass to Bowen. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Maxey. Duncan right side. Shoots over Towns. Duncan with the bucket.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Butler with the steal. Pass to Duncan. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. 11 feet away. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Duncan's got his second bucket of the night. McGrady outside. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
McGrady clearly a shoot-first type of player, which forces defenses to get aggressive with him defensively.
The Wizards shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good. And the Hornets making a change here. And McGrady drops them both.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bounce and speed and strength. And he continues to get better.
Now here's DeRozan. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Clock at 6. And finished off by DeRozan.
This is what DeRozan is known for. He loves taking flight and hammering it down.
Here's Suggs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Duncan picks one up. The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And this is something Suggs does not shy away from. Wanting to get to the line in these clutch moments.
On the wing, Green. It's stolen by McGrady. Pass to Towns. McGrady outside. Here he goes. Great D that time from Green.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Green, the screen. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
McGrady outside. Kept alive by Washington. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Bryant. The Wizards with another miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Butler. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Bryant. Pass to Towns. Suggs with the ball. Towns down low. Drops in the layup for 2.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Pass to DeRozan. Outside Butler. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Over Bowen. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
DeRozan from mid-range makes it look so easy.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Bowen. For the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Towns. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is. And when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Here's Ivy. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Now, here's Suggs. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Inside, Towns. That shot missing. Charlotte leading by 8. Ivy with it. Now guarded by Towns. Morris looking over the floor. The fadeaway. The rebound by Bryant.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Outside, Towns. The Wizards with another miss. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. Morris outside. Again, the miss by Morris.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The kick out to Towns. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hornets lead by 8. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Reddish. Nice shot from the wing.
Assist goes to
Charlotte leading by 6. Bounce pass from Ivy. A fader. And that one's good. Duncan. Duncan's got 6.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that will actually work at the end of the year and play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. And Duncan throws it down.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Hood Schifino. Williams can't get it to go. Ivy with it. Scoreless thus far. To the inside. And the dunk by Duncan.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Reddish. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
Here's DeRozan. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Wizards trail by 13. Here's Hood-Schifino. Pass to Whitmore. Releases. That one off the back iron and out. Charlotte leading by 13. Now here's Duncan. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And Washington making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Washington's ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
That one good for 2.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Nothing on the board. Pass to Whitmore. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Okeke. Goes up from the top of the key. Morris with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the middle. Here's Morris. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Pass to Whitmore. And he commits the intentional foul. And Washington making a change here.
Personal foul. And the third team foul. Substitution on the court.
It's rebounded by Charlotte.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Brown. Maxey in the corner. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
.132 left in the second quarter. Bryant gets a wide open look. And that one's on target from the wing. Bryant's got his first points in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Maxey. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the wide open shot for Morris. gets the three-pointer to fall. Morris got 5 points now in the quarter. And Okoro over to help. Now McGrady. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one is no good. Hornets leading by 17. Pass to Ivy. Now here is Morris. McGrady covering. 6 to shoot. Back to Morris. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Wizards trailed by 17. Here's McGrady. Trains the three-pointer. McGrady's got 6.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
Now here's Ivy. He has yet to score. No good with the layup. And so is Charlotte, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Charlotte leading by 14. Pass to Duncan. And he lays it straight in. Duncan's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Hornets.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from him. That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
McGrady outside.
You know, Butler is known for being a lockdown defender, and he doesn't back up at all. Refuses to give an inch.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Outside Butler. There's a screen. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Big time answer by Maxey. Boy, was he dialed in there.
Here's Suggs. Towns high post. Down low. Nice ball movement by Washington. Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
A shot by Butler. Nobody around. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. It's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Here's Butler. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And the Hornets making a change here. And the second free throw, good. Charlotte leading by 18. Ivy with it. Still scoreless. 18 feet out. Again, the Hornets score.
Well, this is exactly DeRozan's role. He's a natural-born scorer, and he does it in a lot of different ways.
Duncan brings the double team. Here's Bowen. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off, ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
Pass to DeRozan. Now Duncan. Capella covering. Duncan down low. And the dunk by Duncan.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
McGrady outside. There's the drive. Misses the layup.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
To the left wing. Left side, Towns. Pass to Suggs. 5 on the clock. Tries the spin move. Washington needs to get a shot off here. The shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
.11 left in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And defenses can't be too physical with Ivy because he's just so good at attracting the whistle.
And Washington making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Towns. It's stolen by Green. Fast break now for Charlotte. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Sinks the three-pointer. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
The Wizards have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Personal foul. And the third team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Hood Shafino at the line.
And he sinks the second. 35 seconds left to play in the third. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Offensive rebound. Sanders. And the dunk by Sanders.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Back to Williams. Towns, high post. Good if it goes. And at the end. The third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Charlotte. They finish off the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. We'll be back shortly live from and as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Washington with it. McGrady outside. Hands it from downtown.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Pass to Duncan. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Hood Shafino. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Maxey, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And that one, good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Towns with the steal. Looks for McGrady, gets it to him. Wide open shot is on the money. McGrady's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
That's a 2 from Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bruce Bowen. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've had a lot of success just getting the ball inside, and until the defense adjusts, I don't see any reason to go away from that strategy.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Connects from three-point range.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Here's Butler. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it.
This is the best place for Butler to shoot it from. He He's excellent at that in-between shot.
And here is McGrady. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. McGrady's got 20.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Pass to Duncan. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Timeout is charged to Washington. Here are your penalties. Let's get the dudes back to your honeybee.
GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
It's good.
What a nice touch on the floater. Butler has perfected that shot, has it down to a science.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
Second team back.
Here's DeRozan. Over Reddish. DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Suggs. No good from outside. Hornets leading by 23. Pass to DeRozan. It's stolen by Reddish. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way.
Boy, I like how confident Suggs is on the break. Feels like he's fully in control in these situations.
Out to Duncan. Shoots over Capella. Duncan misses. Wizards trailed by 21.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Hornets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tim Duncan.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Over in the corner, Reddish. And another miss by Washington. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now, Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Washington basketball.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Suggs. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I just suddenly want my land back to give it. Hey, I'm with my mental cause I'm independent. When I left him, he said, go